Hello everyone. I hope everyone is doing fine and you all are worried about how to conduct online classes, how to record the video, all those things. I am here to give you some suggestion of how to record the video easily using a free screen recorder, which I have been using and which I have found out that it is very much easy compared to all other softwares which are available in the Google. If you want to download it, then use it. It will be very much difficult, and most of you who are not that much familiar with all the technological aspect as well as the downloading software aspects, you can just use this free screen recorder, which will make you to record the video very easily. I'll just go through the steps of how to record all this video, and please follow this procedure so that it will be able to help you out in recording good quality video. And whatever I have been following, I'll just tell it to you so that it may come to use even for you also. So I am Shamant from Department of Mechanical Engineering. I'm just here to tell you about the screen recording software to record the video easily. So just open the Google browser, that is Chrome browser or any of your browser, whatever you have, and once you just open that, just enter acethinker.com, ACETHINKER, acethinker.com. When you just click on this particular website, you will get the page like this. And when you get the page like this, the first thing that you can see here is start the recording. And it also says it is a free screen recorder online. It has no audio, it has no limit for your audio as well as to record the screen. For the first time, when you just click on the start recording button, it will it will download one installer file, and you will have to install that particular file, and then the recording will be launched. But most of you might be facing an issue here, that as once you download that, for the next day, if you just log into the website and if you want to record the video, so again you will be asked to download the launcher. If you have the launcher exe file in you, which is saved in a particular file or folder, then you can just double click that and run that, and then the application will be launched very easily. Okay, so you might face the downloading of the launcher every time you log in between days. So that is very common. You can just download that and the application will start. So once you download that application and then install it, you will get a toolbar like this, wherein you will have an option to record. Then you will have an option to record full screen. So this is the full screen option that will give you. So if you just press on full screen option, the entire screen of your desktop or laptop will be recorded as it is. So you cannot change it later. Or if you want some other option, say for example, you do not want entire screen to be recorded, you want further certain region of your screen to be recorded, then you can choose this button. And this region option has certain drop down options. Again, I'll tell you what it is afterwards. And then you have a microphone option here, and then you have a web camera option, and then you have more settings here. So this will give you more settings. So I'll explain all these options one by one so that you can understand how to use this particular toolbar for your video recording. Okay, so the second option is to select a region of your screen to be recorded, and if you just click on this drop down menu, you will have so much options that is given to you. You can select any one of the option given to you. Here it gives you an option to record the video in 1080 pixel quality of resolution, 1920 into 1080, which is full HD. I don't think you need to record in that much quality of resolution, because you can scale down your resolutions to 720 pixel or 480 pixel here, 850 by 480, which is sufficient enough for a student to just view the video, and then whatever the video you have recorded will be recorded in a very good quality. So you can just play with these three options. Need not go down to 1024 by 768 or 640 by 480 and then 480 by 360. So these three options, the first three options will give you a good quality even if you want to upload it to the YouTube, as well as if you want to send it to the students, it will give good quality resolution. I have tried all the three. It is a very good quality option that you can choose. Or if you want to select any custom size, then you can just go to custom size and then type your own size. Or if you do not want that, you can just select the region, which will allow you to select a particular region and then record that only region whatever you want. So these options you have, but what I suggest is just need not go to the region wise recording of the screen. You just record the full screen. You will anyways be sharing the presentation, and the presentation will be there on your full screen. You can just record it. And the next option what I'll tell is about the microphone. So it is in the next slide. I'll just explain. So here the microphone option has again 3 drop down options here. One is system sound, one is microphone, and then system sound and microphone. Those who are using the laptop can use the system sound for recording the audio, but as I say, the system sound, if you are using the system sound, there will be a lot of background noise, and then you will be finding it difficult to reduce that background noise once the video is processed. Okay, so the next thing what you can do is you can just use a microphone, and the microphone what you can do is you can use your earphone with mic as your microphone, which is inserted into a slot of your computer, wherein you have to insert into a microphone slot only, not into the headphone jack. You have to insert into a microphone jack so that your mic is enabled. Or you can use both the system sound as well as microphone. I suggest you to use microphone, external microphone for recording the audio, so that your voice quality is also very much good. So once you are done with that, just click on the more settings here. So the more settings will have advanced option for you to select, and those advanced options are two types. One is general, and the other one is recording option. First, enter into the general settings. So this general settings will give you an option to create some shortcut keys. Okay, to enable the shortcut keys and to change the shortcut keys according to your own ease. Okay, and those shortcut keys are, the first one is start recording, the second one is stop recording, and then the third one is pause or resume the recording, and then fourth one is show or hide the recording toolbar. So here what I suggest you is to keep the keys according to your ease. So once you press, you have to be very much familiar with these 4 keys. So, and one more advantage this option will give you, that is pause or resume the recording is. So what I do is I have the presentation ready with me, and I first go into the first slide, and then I look into the contents, and after I look into the contents, I set my mind to explain whatever it is required. And then once I complete the slide, immediately I pause the recording so that the first slide is explained. And once the slide is explained, then move on to the next slide and just go into the details of what the content of that particular template or the presentation is. And once you just go through that, then you resume the recording by clicking on the shortcut key, whatever you have on the keyboard, whatever you have set on the keyboard. And once that is resumed, you finish the explanation of the second presentation slide and then pause it, move on to the third slide. So this actually you might face it very much easy for recording the video, instead of having to re-record it once again if you find it difficult, or if you have just mistakenly told anything in between, then you might face a lot of difficulty in editing the software. So to avoid that, you can just have pause and play the video, so that you will get a very good quality video at the end. And you can set your default output directory here. You can just choose your own path. You can save your file in C drive, D drive, E drive, wherever you want, with a particular name. Or if you do not want to change that, just leave it as it is, and then your recording will be stored in this particular folder. You can just go to that folder and then see how the recording is. Or here you have an option that is to set the shortcut keys with the help of Control, Shift and Alt. You can also use this, and if you do not want to use Control, Shift and Alt, you have a list of shortcut keys which is given here. You can select any one out of that. You cannot have the shortcut key of your own, but you have to select any one, whatever is predefined in the library of the software. So it gives a range of A to Z, that is 26 letters to you, and also the buttons of F1 to F12. So you can select any shortcut key for those 4 options in this particular menu. So once you are done with the general settings, you have to move on to the recording settings option. So in that option, you will have these many options which is available to you. And what I suggest you is the basic settings, whatever you have, you need to just understand what are these basic settings, so that you will be able to either toggle on or toggle off that basic settings whatever you have. The first one says it is show countdown before recording. I insist you to select this option because before starting the recording you will have a countdown of 3. So once 3 to 1 is done, then only your recording starts. And then it says you whether do you want beep on start recording. You can just uncheck that, because anyways you are having the countdown of 1 2 3, so that you will know when exactly recording starts. You need not want to just toggle on the beep. So I use these settings. And then show recording boundary. If you have selected full screen as your recording boundary, you need not have this option. But if you are selecting a particular region, then you can just check in this option and then use the software. And then the next option is show recording toolbar. So this show recording toolbar will actually give you flexibility of taking the annotation or picking the particular pen of a color or highlighter. So I'll just show you how that exactly looks like. If you just toggle this off, that is show recording toolbar, and if you just click it on, this toolbar, whichever is highlighted here showing the time, it remains as it is. If you do not want this, just uncheck it. Once the countdown has begun, that is 3 to 1, once you start the recording, this will be hidden. If at all you want to again get it back, then you have a shortcut key for that. You can just pause the video and then get it back. And this option here, annotate option, will give you a flexibility of choosing the pen and the highlighter of your required color. So if you select the pen and then you select some color, then you can just use it for highlighting any terms here. So this will give you an option of clicking that. And then here eraser option is there, wherein you can just select, and then all the annotation which you have drawn on the screen will be erased. So now if I want to hide the toolbar, I'm just clicking my shortcut key and it has been highlighted, and you can just minimize this option. And then include cursor in capture. Whatever the cursor is being visible on the screen, it will remain as it is. If you do not want the cursor, then you can just click on this menu and then hide the cursor as well. And one more thing that you need to do is on the format. Okay, so there are so many formats available: MP4, WMA, WMV, AVI, MOV. All the formats are available to you. Majority of the formats, which holds good for the playing of video in any particular system. But what I suggest you is just choose MP4, just choose the default file, which will actually give you a better output. And even if you are recording a video of 30 to 40 minutes, your total output will be somewhere around 30 MB to 40 MB. So it is less than 50 MB. So you leave it as it is. The software is giving you a better output in MP4. So you need not worry about that. You need not change that. And then advanced settings, I haven't changed as it is. As of now, I haven't touched this because I need not find it much interesting here. Everything is good, so I have left it as it is. If you want to change some video settings, your codec mode, whoever is much more familiar with all these settings, you can just go in and you can just explore and then find out the best quality, whatever you require. Once all the settings are done, once it is completed, you have to just press on the record button. And once you press on the record button, the countdown starts saying 3, 2, 1. And once that is started, you will be able to just go into your presentation. And when you enter into your presentation, you can just start by introducing yourself, introducing your institute. Since you are putting on YouTube, it is better that you introduce yourself and the institute where you are working and what is your specialization. Once it is done, then go to the next team, wherein it will talk about the introduction of the topic that you are doing, and you can start with the introduction. You can just say, I have taken the example of the Steam here. So introduction to Steam, there are bullet points which is available, which I have just jotted down, and then you can go on explaining all these points so that it will be recorded backhand. And then once you are done with the video recording, you can just press the shortcut key which is there for your stop video recording, and once you stop that, the recording stops, and in the backend you will get one more window wherein it will keep playing your video whatever has been recorded, and that video can be closed, and the file will be saved in your folder wherever you have set as the output directory. So once that is done, then you can click on the file and then you can upload it wherever you want. So you need not process it. But one thing is, whenever you're recording, you need to have much of the background noise cancelled, so that you are see to it that you're recording in a closed chamber wherein there is no much noise, and then only record. If you have much noise there, then all the background noise will also be picked up, and the video whatever you have recorded might be full of noise, so that you need to look at those application which actually reduces noise. All those will be a difficult thing to process, so it is better that you record it in a very good area where there is no much noise. So this is about how to record the video very much easily. So if you have understood, good. If you have not understood, please reach me at any point of time. I will be able to help you. And please, if you have understood, well and good. Thanks for listening. Thank you.